Good morning, sir. I'm Krizan B. Forog. So my topic for today's video reporting is about millennials and millennials. So this is the introduction of my topic. In recent years, the proverbial generation gap has become more visible in the Philippines due to changing mores, style, and spending habits. Marga Malafig finds out more about the differences about the silent generation, baby boomers, Generation X, millennials, Generation Z, and the young leaders known as Generation T. You just don't understand. Over the years, these words have been the battle cry or the broken-hearted wail of young peoples against the structure and policies imposed by their elders. It is a cry usually followed up with a bracing statement that invariably begins with, "When I was your age, we did things differently." So according daw ni Marga Malapig, kanang word nga "you just don't understand" mao ni ang atong gireklamo sa atong mga katigulangan or sa atong ginikanan. Then ang ilaha pong ikon sa to kay kaning nga word nga "when I was your age, we did things differently." Sa among panahon lahi ang among gibuhat. Daghan kayo tag madungog sa ilaha nga ing-ana. So millennials, ethical challenges and responses. The term millennials generally refers to the generation of people born between the early 1980s and 1990s. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, some people also include children born in the early 2000s. So the millennial generation is also known as Generation Y because it comes after Generation X. These people between the early 1960s and 1980s. So according to Merriam-Webster, ang word na millennials di ay mao ni ang mga tao nga natawo sa 1980s hangtod 1990s. So some people sad na include nga ang 2000s pod naapil na po daw ni sila sa mga millennials. So ang Generation Y, it comes after Generation X. Ang mga tawo ani is natawo sila sa 1960s o 1980s. The publication Ad Age was one of the first to coin the term Generation Y, and an additional in August 1993, but the term didn't age well and millennials has largely overtaken it, but the terms basically mean the same thing. This age group has also been called the Peter Pan or Boomerang generation. Sa ang publication, ang Ad Age daw ang pinakauna nga na term sa Generation Y. So same ra sila sa millennials bisan pag wala kayo siya gadugay ang Generation Y. So matawag gihapon daw sila og Generation Y. So they called as Peter Pan or Boomerang generation. So napod siya positive and negative characteristic of millennials. So millennials have been characterized in a number of different ways. On the negative side, they've been described as lazy, narcissistic, and prone to jump from job to job. So the book 2008 book Trophy Kids by Ron Alsop discusses how many young people have been rewarded for minimal accomplishments such as mere participation in competitive sport and have unrealistic expectation of working of life. So sila ni ang mga tawo nga tapulan og self-centered ug dali ra mobalhin-balhin og trabaho. In 2008, daghag batan-on na gipang tagaan og premyo bisan gamay ra ang ilang nabuhat sama sa pag-apil sa mga sports. Tungod ana, daghan sila na adunay dili tinuod o sobra kataas nga paglaom. A story in Time magazine said poll shows that millennials want flexible work schedule, more me time on the job, and early non-stop feedback and career advice from manager. Another Time story in May 2013 entitled "The Me Generation" begins "They're narcissistic, they're lazy, they're cold-blooded, delusional." So according sa survey, nagpakita ni nga ang mga millennials daw kay gusto og flexible nga oras sa trabaho. Sa another survey sa May 2013 nga gibutangan og title na "The Mimi Generation", sila ang mga narcissistic, tapulan, sobra ka spoiled ug usahay dili realistiko ug mga dilulo pud daw or delusional. A 2012 study found millennials to be more civically and politically disengaged, more focused on materialistic values, and less concerned about helping the larger community. The trend is more of an emphasis on intrinsic values such as money, fame, and image, and less emphasis on intrinsic values such as self-acceptance, group affiliation, and community. So, ang kani nga study kay ang mga millennials dili interesado sa mga civic o mga political nga mga kalihukan. So, they have also been described in positive ways. They are generally regarded as being more open-minded and more supportive of gay rights and equal rights for minorities. Other positive adjectives to describe them include confident, self-expressive, liberal, affable, and receptive to new ideas and ways of life. Sabotable raman ang positive ways mo dinala ni nako kayo i-explain. The Filipino millennials o Phillennials. You may have seen the word millennial in social media or heard it on TV. You're puzzled, clueless as to what this word means. In the Philippines, Filipino millennials or Phillennials is now a thing. Let us tell you who millennials are, what do they do, and why they are called as such. In the Philippines, millennials make up 1/3 of the total population. They're the ones politician talks to, the one marketers try to entice and persuade, the ones companies want to hire. They are a force to be reckoned with. So, sa Pilipinas, ang mga millennials usa sa katulo sa tibok populasyon, sila ang mga gina-target sa mga politiko ug sila ang gusto nga madani sa mga negosyante ug marketers. Sila ang mga usa ka kusgan nga pwersa sa atong syudad. Millennials in the Philippines are described as those who are social media dependent and also the selfie generation. Many things describe what a millennial is. According to the week, millennials are usually spendthrifts, spend for luxury goods, which leave their bank account shaking. The reason why they are also described as broke. Millennials are also described as narcissists, making them known as the me generation. Ang mga millennials sa Pilipinas ilado nga sa sige o gamit nila social media, mo nang gitawag ni sila og selfie generation. So according to the week, ang millennials kay gasige ra daw og gasto sa Pilipinas, daghang gagasto para sa mga luho, hinungdan nga mahutdan sila og kwarta. Mo ning gitawag tag the me generation. When it comes to entertainment, millennials in the Philippines are usually seen spending time online watching YouTube videos. So, mga millennials makita nato sa nga nag-spend sila time sa mga online watching YouTube o videos. So, according to a Philippine Star article, millennials in the Philippines do not usually read newspaper. Instead, they have Google for information or Waze for road direction. Another set of description that best fits millennials are upbeat, lazy, narcissistic, materialistic, self-expressive, fun-loving, and liberal. They also have a short attention span. They are also known to be career shifters, jumping from one field to another, making a career as self-discovery. According to Mr. Jos Ortega of Habas Media Ortega, millennials are characterized in different identities. Who they are on Facebook may not necessarily be who they are in real life on Instagram and Twitter. So, according to Jos Ortega daw, kung unsa ta sa Facebook, di tama o sa tinuod nga kinabuhi. Generation gap. The concept of generation gap, that all-encompassing phrase used to describe the conflict between older people and the youth, has been presented in so many years over the years. It has served as the guest of films, popular music, and television shows, as well as a starting point of discussion for many sociopolitical issues. However, it is most notable that this conflict, so to speak, between generations has become more noticeable in recent years. Sociologists, psychologists, and cultural scholars have noted the increasing disparity among baby boomers, Generation X, and the so-called millennials with regard to fashion, finances, and general morality. Ang generation gap ga-describe ni siya sa kalainan sa mga tigulang o kabatanunan. So gigamit po ni siya sa mga socio-political issues. Then now klaro na kayo ang mga kalainan sa mga generation. Giingon sa sociologists, psychologists, and cultural nga nagkadako ang kalahian sa baby boomers, Generation X ug millennials, ilabi na sa mga uso karon. Contrast this with millennials in the workplace. Everyone who graduates from college is highly driven and ambitious, regardless for their generation. Every fresh grad jumps into the job pool with high hopes for immediate advancement. In between Generation X and the millennials, however, Philippine Tatler has noticed a niche group, Generation T. These are people between the age of 25 and 40 who are filled with potential. A whole new generation of influencer, creative visionaries, and upcoming leaders who are making names for themselves and are changing the very face of the nation. Ang mga new graduates ron kay dako kayo og paglaom nga paspas ang ilang career. Ang Generation T, ang mga tawo nga gaedad og 25 to 40 are filled with potential. Millennial morality. Children now love luxury. They have bad manners, contempt for authority, disrespect their elders, and love talking instead of exercise. These were the words of the Greek philosopher Socrates in a tirade against Athenian youth during his time, but many older adults in this modern age would use the very same words when railing against the youths. So, according to Greek philosopher Socrates nga ni against sa Athenian youth, ang mga bata daw ganahan na og mga luxury o ginadisrespect nila ang mga katigulangan o ganahan na sila na mag-istorya na lang instead sa mag-exercise. So, in the modern age, ang kaning words nagamit na po sa mga katigulangan. Millennials are perceived by their elders as having a rather tenuous grip on morality, while they are more open-minded with regard to issues regarding sexual identity, premarital relation, and the concept of having and raising children out of wedlock. They are also seen as a little too sensitive when it comes to reacting to socio-civic issues. According to Jose Ortega, chairman and CEO of digital media agency Havos Media Ortega, the last thing a millennial wants to hear is to be told that he or she will be unable to do something to them that is violating the very being of what they stand for, he explained during a discussion on the millennial market with the Philippine Association of National Advertisers or PANA. Life for millennials is a journey of self-discovery. In the end, it is up to all of us to coexist in mutual respect and some modicum of understanding. Perhaps the one question we need to answer is why can't we all just get along? Listening values of millennials. Millennials are growing up differently from how the previous generation. For one thing, the computer is the new nanny and it trains millennials to be self-centered and selfish. Rintoy also called the millennials as the multitasking generation that suffers from the inability to focus during lectures, classes, and conversations, studying, and writing. The level of information may be going up, but their level of knowledge is going down. So, ang mga millennials kay nagkalain kaysa sa mga nangaging generation. So, ang computer ang nahimong yaya sa mga millennials. So, according to Rentoy, ang mga millennials are multitasking generation nga maglisod sa mga lecture sa klase, kaistorya ug pagtuon o ang pagsulat. So, he added that today's generation has to contend with religious indifference, divorce, alcoholism, softness, can't deal with life difficulties, drug addiction, and moral relativism. Instead of looking up their parents as role models, their heroes and standards of excellence are celebrities, rock stars, athletes, and influencers. Sorentoy also reported a severe loosening of moral values among adult Filipinos, such that young people don't seem to know what's right and wrong. As a consequence, about half of them do not see anything wrong with casual sex, premarital sex, sex with a prostitute, getting drunk, gambling, hazing, abortion, and suicide. So 10 pregnancies are on the rise with 6,000 cases in Tarlac in 2014, 26,606 cases in Metro Manila, and 28,605 cases in Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal. Kung mawala to ang akong reporting, thank you.